I wanted just to give you guys an idea of what I like to take with me and eat on my day. What's good, Flex Nation? It's your boy Curtis, aka Flex. Now, this is about a day out of my powerlifting meet, and I wanted just to give you guys an idea of what I like to take with me and eat on my day. And you guys know that lifting up the big three, you're going to be using a lot of energy, especially if you're doing it the way I do it. I actually lose a lot of weight leading up to it, so sometimes it ranges anywhere from 5 to 10 pounds. So to replenish all of that, you need to pretty much eat a certain amount of foods and certain amount of things to bring back all the stuff from being dehydrated, etc., whatever way you do to lose the weight. But anyways, that being said, I want to give you guys an idea of what I eat, and you guys don't have to follow it, don't have to do any of the things that I do, but this is what I do to get things done. So for example, one of the things I like to eat is Nutri-Grain bars. Nutri-Grain bars is something that is actually doesn't take a lot of time for the body to actually there's no super nutritional value to it. It's just something to go into you quick, give you your sugars, give you everything you need to do, and it really gives you a nice good adrenaline spike, a sugar spike, getting everything done. So I usually have some Nutri-Grain bars. As you can see there, I have some Lifesaver gummies. I like to have a lot of gummy bears as well. Some crispers strips. These are high carb items. The carbohydrates, as you guys know, it really actually gets you it really fills up your muscles. It gives you a good energy boost for what you need to do. And again, like I said, from being at a dehydrated state, you want to make sure you get as much energy and as much thing into your lifts as possible. And it's refilling your glycogen storage. It really gets you really pumped up for what you're trying to do. So I like to have those. As you can see, I have protein as well. Unfortunately, protein actually takes some time for it to go through your body, and it doesn't exactly do exactly what you want. It's better to get some like whey protein, some liquid versions of it. But as you can see, I still like my protein bars, so I bring my protein bars with me as well. I also like to actually have, as you can see there, my energy. As you can see, the energy mixed nuts. I like to have my mixed nuts as well, because again, my mixed nuts is something that I can throw into myself quickly, even in between warming up, etc., etc. I can throw some mixed nuts into my mouth and really get that done. Now bear in mind, I don't eat all of these things at the meet, but again, I like to keep my varieties open. Again, I bring pretty much a duffel bag, small duffel bag full of all of these things, and this is what I do. So again, like I said, you don't have to follow exactly what I do, because again, you don't want to end up lifting and unfortunately upchucking all of this stuff.
Up, 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 up. Look at it, woo!
But again, you want to make sure that you're filling back up all the stuff that you pretty much lost when you actually were dieting. So that being said, I like having the mixed nuts. I like having all that kind of stuff. As you can see there, I have some protein from getting from jerky. I like jerky. These are all nice, good, hard carb proteins. As you see, the salted vinegar chips. That's one of my favorites as well, because again, it's something that's sodium. It really fills up really fills up your muscles, fills you up quickly, and it's something that again you need to have to be able to pull all these things. Like you can see the Starburst gummies. I love the gummy bears. It's not the best things for your teeth, but again, these are things that will spike your energy, keep your energy levels high, and I like to have a good high energy when I'm getting things done. So again, that is one of the suggestions that I will give you for that. And then it will bring me into my actual drinking stuff. Now again, you can't go wrong with some water, but I myself, I like to have things like Pedialyte. As you can see there, I have coconut water, I have vitamin water, States or anywhere else, but we have Aquafina water, which is pretty much vitamin water. Then I like to bring monsters. I suggest that if you want anything, I'm not talking about monsters, not the weak stuff. And I call it weak stuff because it's the stuff that doesn't have anything in it, no carbohydrates, no things. But I'm talking like the monsters that have like just chock full of stuff. And yes, the heart attack version of all the monsters. Make sure you use monsters. That thing will give you an awesome energy spike like a monster. I've suggested. Again, it's only 4 that day. I bring myself, as you saw there, a pack of monster. I make sure I have 1 monster per lift. So for the time of me doing my squat, bench, and deadlift, I have 1 monster for each of those, and I have 1 just in case my energy drops. Because again, that is what happens when you drink a lot of energy drinks, is that your energy levels will drop, because again, it spikes you up and then it drops you down. Especially if you're using a huge amount of energy to make the pulls, your energy is going to be always all up and down. So I like to have at least 1 monster per lift, and that is pretty much what I do for my lifting day. So again, I hope the evidence shows for the reasoning of why I do what I do, and hopefully everything will be a good day. I hope you like this video. Again, if you have any information that if you're a powerlifter, that you bring on your days of powerlifting, let me know in the comment section. I'd love to get an idea, even for myself, to prepare for my next one. I'd like to have an idea of what exactly you guys would do or eat and suggest to eat in the comment section. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, you share, and suggest. And always remember, guys, at the end of the day, to flex them guns. Bullet.